but have like positive meaning and not good luck charms, not like some crazy crystal hippie shit. Though I wear crystals.
This is my mood ring.
No, nothing like that.
I've had stuff that I believe is evil, like Furbies. Furbies are evil. Furbies are devils. I have a Furby story that I can share with you too. While we're
I'd love to hear it.
sitting, while we're sitting here talking, I'll see if I can find the news article of the place burning down. If that tells you where the story's gonna go.
Furby is the only thing to survive.
Yes, actually, it was the creepy dude. That is, oh god. So we lived in a really bad. I'm just gonna go right into the Furby story. This
Okay.
is probably my most told story. So Furby, I believe all Furbies are evil, and my brother got a Furby for Christmas a
Wait,
while
real quick. Can I ask why you think they're evil or why you believe that?
because of this story.
Oh,
This is
because
why I
of
think
this.
they're evil. Yeah,
Okay.
like to the point where my brother, my brother got one for Christmas when I was 19 or 20. Probably I think it was 19, and I literally picked it up out of the like he opened it, the front of it, and I saw the Furby. I picked it up. I walked it a mile down to the next apartment, and I set it in front of somebody's door and rang the doorbell and walked away. And he was so mad at me for it. And I said, "Furbies are evil. You don't need one." Well, my cousin and me, obviously, because everything happens with my cousin, we got a Furby because we were poor kids, so we got a present that we shared, which was the Furby, and we had batteries in it so it could talk and all this crazy stuff, and we were so happy we had it. And we lived in a very big like ghetto apartment complex that had like 9 stories, and I lived on floor 5, and he lived a apartment block over and on floor 3. And we got a Furby, and we're like, we'll share it on these days and this days and this and that. And we're like, this is gonna be great. And we got it. I keep it the first few days. He stays over, and nothing weird happens. It's for like a month. It's just a Furby. We sit there and we talk to it. We let it talk. And he's like, I'm gonna take it home this weekend. I said that's fine. I said I have stuff to do this weekend. I think I had like soccer practice, whatever kids do at that time. I'm like, so it's all yours. Well, he goes home, I go home. We go to sleep, wake up, it's on my nightstand in the morning. And I'm like, why didn't he take the Furby with him? And he comes over and he goes, did you keep the Furby? He goes, I took it home. I go, no, it's on my nightstand. Why didn't you take it with you? He goes, I did. I took it home. My mom saw it. She said it was in my room. And I said, okay, well, here, take it now. I don't want it. It's yours this weekend. I'm not going to be home. And he takes it home again. Next night, wake up in the morning, it's on my nightstand. And it's facing me this time. And I'm like, oh my God, Brandon, come on. And I pick it up and I walk it over to his house and I set it in front of his door. And I'm like, this I don't want this. And I left, came back came back later that day, and it's in my room on my dresser. And I'm like, okay, something's going on here. This isn't cool. This isn't what I want. I don't want the Furby anymore. I want the Furby to go away. My cousin's like, I'm gonna stay at your house and we'll see what it does. So we stay at my house, nothing happens. We're like, okay, let's leave it at your house and we'll stay home. He puts it he puts it in like his t-shirt drawer in his closet. And he's like, we're just gonna put it in here. And he puts it in the drawer. Lo and behold, it's sitting on my dresser the next morning. And he goes, all right, let's take the batteries out of it. Because maybe it's walking around. Kids. We think it's got a mind of its own at this point. Take the batteries out, leave it alone. So we take the batteries out, we walk it out to the dumpster. We're just gonna throw it away. Throw it in the dumpster. We like one of us climbs in the dumpster, we bury it. We're like, it's not coming back out. It's staying in the dumpster. 2 days later, it ends up in his room, back in his t-shirt drawer, and he finds it. He brings it over, and it's like covered in dirt, all this other kind of. I mean, now it looks evil because it's dirty. And I'm like, we're like, no, no, nah, we're not. So we gather ourselves together, get on our bikes, ride it out to this little tiny pizza shop. Can't remember the name of it. I remember it the most because my his mom and my dad would order like anchovy pizza from it, and we hated anchovy pizza. And they're like, they're salty and great. So we run it over there and we put it in a dumpster. We're like, we're just gonna leave it in here, it'll go away. Put it in the dumpster, and we don't see it for like a week. It doesn't show back up. And after about a week and a half, this pizza place burned down.
This is the craziest fucking shit I've ever heard. Please continue.
And I'm like, and we just kind of look at each other. We're like, that has to just be like a freak accident, right? That the place just happens to burn down after we put it in there. And we get on our bikes. We're like, there's no way this is real. There's no way this is actually happening. And in the dumpster, there's a couple bags of trash, and the Furby still in there, still on, with no batteries in it. And we left. And we never saw that Furby again. And from that day on, I assume all Furbies are evil creatures because that Furby had Satan trapped inside of it, and all he wanted to do was stay at our house.